In this video, I try to develop my voice as a creator. Over the last couple hours, I've made a lot of progress, going from someone who wasn't able to carry any sort of monologue on this video, this little screen you have here. I wasn't able to talk through more than one or two sentences at a time without tripping up, stumbling, stopping, and losing my train of thought, getting angry at myself. And now I can make a lot more sense and have a lot better structure in the way I'm communicating on camera. Presenting to camera is a hard skill, but in a very short amount of time, I think I've made a lot of progress, and this is the first video I've ever seen like this, but you'll watch my entire process, this progression from someone who didn't know what they were saying and didn't know how to communicate, and then could, based on one simple exercise that I go through over and over and over again. So what is that exercise? It's very, very simple and anyone can do it. So I recorded myself talking for about 2 minutes. I watched the recording and it was awkward, it was painful, it was hard. And then I watched it again and it was awkward and painful. And I started to think about how I might improve. And then I recorded myself again. 2 minutes, minute and a half, whatever it ended up being. And then I watched it. And then I went again, and again, and again. And after 30 progressions, actively forcing myself to be critical of what I did wrong and thinking about how to have a better conversation, I was able to become much better at speaking my mind on camera. And I hope I can do justice to how that progression went without forcing you to sit through the whole thing, because it was awkward for me. It's gonna be awkward for you. But I think there's a lot to draw from this, so here we go. I hope you enjoy. Not too shabby. I looked comfortable on camera. I explained the concept clearly and passionately, but that is not how I started. Before I took on this project, that 2-minute clip would have been impossible to create. There's no way I could sit down uninterrupted and just keep talking about my plans without getting angry and mad at myself. So that you can go on this journey with me, let's start back at the beginning and you can see my first attempt. It's not good. Get ready to cringe. It took me way too long to start filming this. I'm still fidgeting. The idea of this video is that I try to record myself a couple times in a row, right? So I'm recording myself for maybe 2 minutes and then trying to improve my ability to present to camera. I think as an actor, so in high school or in college, I was an actor in a few plays. I directed some things, I did a bunch of things, but I'm very used to presenting lines that were given to me and learning the lines of the show, but to actually just talk to my camera in a casual way is hard for me. It's a weird thing that you don't really experience any other time, and with someone there, you're just talking from one person to another and you kind of get how they're feeling, what's going on, and you can kind of change your conversation based on how they're responding. And where you're just trying to present an idea to a camera, it's hard to build that skill. So I'm going to spend the next hour or 2 hours just recording little bits, watching them, and seeing if I can figure out how to improve what I did. And I think active learning will be an effective way of thinking about what I've done and trying to improve upon it by analyzing it. This isn't going well, but hopefully I can improve it next time. Will help me going forward. I think I notice myself slowing down actively. I did it again. I can start talking, I can finish a thought, and then once I'm done with that, I can start talking about something new. And that create the right vibe in my mind. That's weird. and I feel bad that I explained something poorly or something came out wrong. If I actually sit up straight and look my best, I'll feel better about myself and feel better about what's coming up on camera. I thought I should be doing well and never stopping, and it's okay to fall apart and not know what to say next. If you're just kind of saying things for the sake of it, no one cares. I'm gonna put and or so or then and then freeze for a moment and then keep talking. So I noticed myself just pausing and stopping for too long because I went too quickly and tried to talk about everything that I wanted to say all at once. There is no point rushing through everything that I'm doing just so that I get through it faster. That was better, and I feel really good about it. It was still fast, so I should really pull back a little bit and just calm down. Now that I'm kind of having more confidence, if I can build it into something that feels stronger and more cohesive. That was huge progress. Saying words for the hell of it. I fell apart. I can fill the time with something new to share. Talk through my ideas in a clear and concise way. Let's start talking about new things each time. I can actually diversify and talk about things that are more interesting. Wow, it really is harder. So, why is speaking slowly important? Great question, Ben! My camera is my friend. I might actually get this sense going from take 1 to take, I think, 23. I think the fact that now I'm starting to notice the worst parts of the clips is the sound quality and the lighting and my background, I think means I'm making a lot of progress. And trusting that if I say things well and speak confidently, that I'll create something worth watching. I hope that montage was fun to watch, and I'm sorry you had to sit through the 2-minute long clips at the beginning, but I don't think there's a better way to give you a sense of where I started and where I got to than seeing me talk without interruption, without cuts, and without edits, so that you can hear me improve. Now that I'm able to sit in front of a camera and speak my mind, it's going to make filming future videos a more efficient process and create higher quality results. If you want to go on this journey with me, please press the subscribe button, like this video, even comment down below. I am only getting started. Thanks so much for watching this video.